Hello. Seeing if it turns off Hammy. Let's see. Mute site. I host Hammy. He's great, but it's time for me to do my thing. Okay, potatoes open for any of you actually watching yet. Watch now. That's me. Okay, we're working. I'm a tad bit early, but that's okay because I'm just waking up. And the best part of waking up is Stabby in your cup. So, contests. Most important contest right now is mine. Yay! You got plenty of time until February 13th, 2021. Good morning, Kit Kabash. It is my first ever contest, so it means a lot to me if you folks entered. It's for Valentine's Day and love, and it's any size house. I'll divide them up when judging by house size. It's any build, old or new. You don't have to make a new build for this. It's PCNA and PCEU. Because I am not Stream Team, I can't do the other stuff. Yay. It will be a prize of 250,000 gold to each winner, and there will be many winners because you're going to be judged by each size, and then most romantic, silliest, most impressive skill and uniqueness. There will be no mocking, no cruelty, just pure support and love given and streamed, and we're going to stream the tour on the 14th and announce the winners right after, pretty much. So the way you enter is you send me an in-game mail letting me know what house and what server. Well, I'll probably know what server based on where you send me the mail. But it would mean a lot to me if you would enter my housing contest. That would be awesome. It would be pleasing and great. And satisfying and happying. I'm just that good. I think it's meant to be a towel. Like, you know, wet hair towel, like you're at the salon. But I could see it as a Smurf hat for reals. Definitely. I'm still waking up. I want to thank Spookala for the follow. And I don't normally do my writs on stream, but lately I've had a little bit of doing that, and I apologize if it bothers some of you, but after these writs, we'll go directly to a house. Besides, I'm a little early anyway. Today, we have a whole bunch of houses to look at from Housing's Finest Builders because they just posted their entries for last month's contest, which was Festival of Lights. It's really got what I like about it is there's hello Seth. There's a huge variety. It's not just Christmas houses. There are a few Christmas houses in there, but there's a variety of different types of homes. So there's a lot of things to look at, and it'll be, I think, was a really wise choice to make it due after Christmas because it gives us the idea that we could do more than just, you know, our typical holiday house. So we're going to be looking at a bunch of different things. I don't know what the theme is for next month yet in Housing's Finest. I'm sure they've chosen it, and if I was smart enough, I'd know where to look. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not smart. I know the ones for DDA. Monthly build contest. No, I don't think we announced it. Shame. I just asked. That way we'll see if they let me know. Hello, Shenzi. For those of you who don't read the forums, I went and I posted a complaint / request. I know we have been talking a lot about limited time housing here. And that's my biggest gripe with housing, even beyond, you know, item limit, is limited time housing. I think it's a really, I think I just got stuck. I think it's a really terrible choice on their part. And I went through and I TLDR'd it and then posted just, you know, I tagged the right people. And I think that's the difference, because I think people were just aiming it at the housing devs. The housing devs have nothing to do with that. Sales. So I tagged Gina, asked her to forward it to sales. Excuse me. And I also tagged Matt Fearer, based on something that he said. I doubt he'll read my post, but you never know. Based on something that he said in his end of year summation, you know, the summation he did when it was, you know, these were all our mistakes and these were all of our good points. Well, the good points that he listed was that housing exploded, probably because of COVID, people stuck at home. And so they decided to give housing a little bit more attention. So what better way to give housing more attention than to give us more homes available all the time? More things to spend our crowns on. So I did make that argument, and I do think it was, I didn't see anyone necessarily disagree with me. There was a little bit of a disagreement from the usual suspects. You could post that the sky is blue and you'd get a couple of people who would argue with you that it isn't. There are just some people who are there to argue and for nothing else. If you're curious to read this thread, I'm going to post you a link. Here you go. The page 2 is because that's where I started. Good morning, Alnivore. I don't think I have any. Oops, grabbed the wrong thing. Okay, I'll see you later, Jemima. Have a good one. Thank you. It's a popular one. Yesterday I ran a contest that said, or not a contest, a poll that said, should Savvy go au natural, or should I be continuing to use these filters, these silly filters? And it actually came back that people like the filters, and I was really kind of surprised by that. So I was pleased to know that you guys find it as silly and as fun as I do, because I thought, you know, I was looking around at other people, and other people don't really do it. And so I was like, maybe I'm a goofball. Maybe I'm an idiot for doing this. Turns out I may be a goofball, but you guys like it, and that's all that matters. Right? All right, let's look at a house. I'm gonna flip out like a kitty ninja. Yeah, well, you know, I'm a goofy. I've got a goofy side, let's be honest. All right. Let's look at Surge Cyanide Rose Solitude Inn. Nice quick one, right, to start with. All of my characters are wearing gold right now for the new year. They were leading up to the new year, they were all wearing white. Now they're wearing gold. Hello, Faye. Hello, Charlotte. Hello. Charlotte is one of my favorite peoples in the whole wide world. What on? Oh, look at this. Check this out. Somebody went crazy with the effects. Okay, that's cool. All right, let me tell you what's going on here. This is a gold pile. It's not one of the more, what's the word? Detailed effects. If there were an effect that I would want Cardi to change, I would want him to update this one. It's not, I mean, they used it well here, but it's just too repetitive in a small way, and it's just not very detailed. You see what I mean? I don't know. I'm not a fan. I think he could update those. But then what they did is they added all of these different markings on the walls. These are effects too. And then the sky, it does make a good sky, a good floor. They did a good job. It's just, I have a problem with the graphic they used. Not that that Cardi used. And then he added there was a night sky and an inside sky that you can put on the ceilings. That looks really good. That's a stained glass window. That's an effect, that shield. And then it's just different. I mean, look at what you're really looking at. And they just went for it. You know, they made it interesting and complex. I give them points for creativity. It's pretty awesome. You know? Let me see what I got here. Am I full? All right, we're gonna switch. I apologize. There's gonna be switch. Look at how that type of thing's going on. I'm gonna flip out like a ninja, 'cause that's what ninjas do. Hello, Cyber Queen. Derp. You sure? Derp. Loading, loading, loading. Keep that stuff for loading, Rod. We shouldn't have any really bad latency problems because I didn't bother multi-streaming, which annoys me. I think I'm going to have to upload a video to Facebook afterwards instead of live streaming, which sucks. We'll give it a shot, see if it gets any attention. If it doesn't, we'll try to figure something out. All right. So this is... I got the pothead, as you can see. So all this time, I had been putting off doing Cadwell's Gold and Cadwell's Silver because I thought that it would end the game, basically. It would be the end of the main quest line, and I didn't want to put it off. I didn't want to do it and then kind of like, I don't know. I was just being weird about it. Then I went to go take it the other day. Take the quest. And I went and I picked it up, and he's like, congratulations, and hands me the prize. I'm like, wait, what? And then I talked to him again to do gold, and he's like, congratulations, and he gives it to me again. And I'm like, is this bugged? And then I realized what it was is I had already done the area. What it does is the quest sends you back to do the new starting areas. So whatever faction you started with, it sends you to the other two. But I've already done all of the quest lines in all of the zones. So I'd already done what he sends you back to do. I was just not getting the pot hat. Because I'm a moron. I didn't realize that's all it did. So if you've been avoiding it like I have, which I doubt, I think most people have a brain, you can go do it and get your pot hat. It is funny, I'm a dummy. I really thought the quest was bugged. I was like, what the hell is wrong with this thing? What is it, little girl? Oh no, she... Alright, we'll leave the door open. Okay, now we'll look at a house. Housey, housey on the wall. Who's the weirdest of them all? Okay, is Corundum on? Let's go to Charlotte's on. Let's go to Warzone Last Minnow's home, Blackvine Villa, because it's a quicker one, and we'll give Charlotte more time. Charlotte's stuff is usually pretty complicated. In a good way. So this character is named Grumpy Khajiit. Was originally my grumpy cat. Was supposed to look like her. And when she died, I was devastated. So sad. I wish Grumpy Cat could live forever. Alright, so. Wow. This is Minnow's home. Minnow is a character from something. I forget what. But there's stuff over there. How do you... Are you meant to get over there? I don't know. Uh-oh. I got stuck. Maybe not supposed to get over there. Why would you put it in if I'm not supposed to go? Interesting. There must be another way to get over there. I'm pretty sure they wanted us to go over there. What interesting lighting. So they took blue light and they put it next to the Khajiit fire. What an interesting effect that gives it. Hi, Fizzaz. I don't have anything for you to buy. Definitely a beautiful home. The outside, too, is great gardening. Is this how I'm supposed to get by? Okay. Oh, this looks like a seat. Interesting. I feel like, so a little kid playing here is what this feels like. Cute. Sorry, I'm a little out of it today, so I apologize if I'm not grippingly thrilling. It is a Khajiit. Well, one of me's. One of me. Oh, Corundum is on. Okay. We got a whole bunch of peoples we can look at. Oh gosh, I'm the same as you. I've been stuck for a long time. But I am working on one. In the sense that I did a whole ton of research. I moved everything out of the house that I'm going to be working on. And I kind of am sketching it out in my head. But I'm struggling with the shape of a certain portion of it and what it is that I just need to sketch it. But the problem is that I'm not sure that the pictures that I was looking at online were not exactly what I was looking for. There's something different, so I need to do a little more research until I figure it out. I think I realized what made Palmy's, no, Sea of Stars Antiquarian so charming. What really put it over the edge was the fact that you were transported into this spot because the walls were so high that you were really taken out of anywhere else. You're in, it basically was, you were it completely transformed you into another world, which is a Nordic village, right? Right by the water. As opposed to, you know, you're looking at a house inside a house that you're familiar with. So I think I want to kind of go with that direction. Okay. All right, let's pick up the quests and then go. La 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 la, like a ninja, because that's what ninjas do. We'll go check out Charolais now, Proudspire. Well, yeah, it's just, I'm planning it, you know what I mean? You know what it's like. Corundum knows what it's like. They did a village too. I don't think it just comes to you. I think you need to have, like, at least I need a couple of days at least to ponder. And then it'll eventually come to me. Charolais Solitude Townhouse. Okay, here we are. Now, Charlotte usually does incredibly beautiful stuff. I don't think I've ever seen anything, except for one joke build. They are beautiful. They are fun, and they are beautiful, and they're my favorite builds, just even to look at. Yeah, see, that's what I do. Now, that's interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that as a planter. But that looks really good as a planter. I also like the fact that that flower makes it look like it's a 3D. Here. Oh, pretty! Look at that cobble! Gorgeous! So, that cobble is a Sijic table, a Nordic table. Thank you so much for the sub, Summer's Day. I can't remember, Leslax. I know Corundum did too. And so did, well, not a Skyrim town. It's more like of another kind of town. There's been so many towns lately. So did, Sea of Stars. Leslax, you should go see the... Waldar! I looked at one of your builds yesterday. Also, it's got one of those cups in the middle. I'm not really sure what that is. What is that? I don't... Maybe it's just this... Maybe it's a mirror. Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, you know, that's Charolais. She's really talented. There are 3 effects in here, and I see one of them right away is that. There's 2 of them. Are stained glass. They really beautifully done. Pupper! Pupper! Puppa dog, puppa dog. Curtains. Curtains really warm a place up. There's lapis in here. She must have taken the underside of the crystals and put them as the bottom of the fountain to make it even more blue and crystally looking. Those are upside down crystals, I believe. Yep. Midnight clusters. Beautiful. Alright, let's go outside. We have a nice little hangout area out here. More of these blue crystals, but they're on the outside this time, so it looks like the water is spilling out of the fountain. That's amazing. That is really cool. Gorgeous curved stairway up to the 2nd floor. I think more people should be building out here than they currently are. Excuse me, I have a sherry. Because they are, the view is beautiful. You know, it's just really lovely up here. What are you doing? And then the rose fences to block off the less than attractive, you know, laundry down there. But otherwise, it's lovely. You know, it's a lovely view to take advantage of. The whole thing is nice that she did with it, though. Basement. Why are you being intrusive, little miss? Office area, I guess? There's something in that sign that isn't normally there. I don't know what it is, though. What? What is it, Sherry? She has a red thread. Fan. Yeah, I'm still holding on to mine, too. Oh, look at that cabinetry. What a nice combo. That's beautiful. Oh, Serene, just asleep. She looked cute there, sleeping. Oh, here's the third effect. It's this. It makes it look like a painting. What is this table on the inside? This is the Dwarven table refined, sunken into a vampire table. Very unique. Don't think I've ever seen anyone do anything like that. She's pretty funny, isn't she? This is a top of a fence with a something, a stone on top of it. Really interesting corner decoration. I also like the layering of carpets, but you guys know that. I always say that. Oh, nice storage for wheat. Oh, I love the baskets with the flowers coming out of them. Or the berries, rather. You had to sink those berries in the wall because they're much bigger than they look. Look at the little touch. The towels sat over there. This is also a cobble. Lots of cobbles in here. That's clever. That's that bookcase. You just stuck it in straight. Rather than as a normal bookcase. This is a fountain, but if you see that, that's the bottom of the cerulean elsewhere pot. Looks like water. Look at this fancy ass cup holder. That is stunning. Beautiful. Oh, I can close the door now. Now that Sherry's gone. I'm going to say Serene is gone, but Sherry. Perfect. Perfect and beautiful. Look at all those loving touches. The oranges in the basket. The stacked plates. It's just, there's so many loving touches in here. Nicely done. Let's go upstairs. Like I said, she really does excel at beautiful builds. Wow. Wow. So, That is an interesting chandelier of sorts. Actually, it's more like a light fixture than a chandelier, but it's beautiful. That's just the normal portion of the roof. That piece comes down. But then this is Sijic, and those are the starlight flowers, or whatever the heck they're called. Kitties being honored, as they should be. Oh, what a lovely way to combine that mirror with a, whatchamacallit, please? Red guard. Oh, a cobbled bed as well with shelving in it. It's a desk slash bed. Makes it look much more functional. All the flowers are so deftly put in here. Tissue box. The flowers along the side of the vanity. It's quite lovely. And then you've got the bathroom. I like how these plants tie the whole house together. They're in certain places all over the house. Just beautiful. You really made a beautiful home. The carpeting is done masterfully too. Look at this carpeting. It's all very much thought out. Beautiful. Honestly, great job. Thank you for the follow, Admo. Admo. No problem. It's okay. It's beautiful. You did a fantastic job. I means it. I will follow you. Okay. Okay. Real quick. Pop in here. I mean it. I mean it, though. I honestly go into houses and I see so much I love because I love housing especially. And wait, I don't have those things. I told them I'd give it to them, but I don't have them. So it's nice that I can be honest because I don't have to like work at it. It's just I love everything that mostly. I think I've only seen a very few builds I've ever seen that I genuinely did not like, and they were ones that it was obviously lazy, like not really trying. I even like the ones where people are like, throw everything in there like a kitchen sink, because I think it could be fun to do that. You know, silly and fun. Let me just cancel that quest because I don't have the things for it. All different kinds. It takes a village. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to say it. Oh, the big bath was hilarious. I love that too. I'm struggling to keep my slots full, and honestly, I'm not succeeding. Right now is a great time to make money, but... Okay. See you later, Azalea. Have a nice rest. Ah, gotcha. Thank you. I think I look fancy. Don't sit on the quarantine. All right, sorry, I had to answer something in guild. Every so often these things happen. All right. I did everything on this character. Let's switch and then we'll go to another house. Everything takes so long. Usually I'm up at like 6 starting this. I have it. However, it is weak coffee because my husband went out too late yesterday to get it. Oh yeah, they do. And he went after our normal mom and pop Christmas coffee shop was closed. And so he didn't end up. No, it's McDonald's. Because hubby went out too late. And that was all that was left. Crack me up. He will fix it this morning, trust me. I won't drink Starbucks. I just will not drink it. I used to love this stuff. Then when they changed the beans, it's disgusting. They started using this process of whatever they're doing to make to cook the beans now, they char them. They're just, it's like drinking burnt coffee. I don't know why they started to do that, but their beans used to be delicious. But then they, like 2 or 3 years after, gosh, I could probably pinpoint the year, but whenever they started changing it up, they started roasting their beans in bigger batches because they can. And to me, it just tastes burnt. So I won't drink it. I like, there's a bunch of different kinds that I like, but I prefer small batch. Small batch just works better for me. Alright, what do you want from me that I don't have? Yeah, I don't have cosmetics. We'll see. Oh, no, can't do that. Alright, let's go look at a house. Look at one of Corundum's. Thank you so much for the follow, Wolves. This is very appreciated. Corundum's Bag End. Valid Velothi. Corundum, you've just been popping them out. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but there was a point where I awoke where it's like, yeah, this just isn't good for me. And I ended up realizing that smaller batches don't. What happens is when you, with the large batches, thank you. The large batches, some of the beans get stuck on the bottom, and then they don't come up again. So you end up having these. Oh, you did. Okay. You end up having the ones on the bottom getting really nasty burnt, and it's just not good. Holy crapola. You really did make Bag End, didn't you? Look at what you did to Leslax. You broke her. Look at how beautiful. No visitors. Official party business only. See, strong coffee is fine. Burnt coffee is a different thing. Having worked in multiple coffee shops, I can tell you, it is most definitely a difference. This is beautiful. Strong coffee is delicious. Burnt coffee is just a sin. Look at that. What's in the shed? We got. This was the slop thingy I was talking about yesterday. And then you've got a chicken running around and a pig running around, just like they would be. Are we supposed to go up these bits? Oh, I didn't realize. How nice. A little area for them to sit and look out and look at the umbrella. Oh, beautiful. I know, we're going to go to it. We're going to go to it. I'm saving the best for last. Well, almost last. You made a really good choice of which house to use. The shape is just right, first off. Oh, look, you can even sit up here and do this. There is a pig and a chicken. I've seen them both. I did see them. There's pigs in here playing with the slop, and there's the chicken. Beautiful. And then we'll go inside. Is that an effect? It is. Okay, I was going to say, how the hell did you do that? The shape of the house is just so perfect for this. Oh, look at what you did. You went all out. How lovely. The green theme is something else. You really drew it all together, didn't you? Oh, beautiful. You're making Leslax die here. Oh, look at that. Is that like a little pipe for them to smoke? Which door? This door? I think it's a carpet with one of those Breton top thingers. Breton lids. Oh, that's an effect. They inlaid an effect. Look at how beautiful this bath area is. Gorge. Gorge! Alright, let's see. Then over here was another bedroom that I missed. Yeah, that's an effect. Beautifully done. Like I said, there's some things that you can do. See? Like that. There's some things you can do with effects that you can't do with anything else. I mean, that's the reality. And it adds so much to it. But it's a matter of taste, and I understand if people don't all feel the same. Look at this cobble. Alright, so that's an Alinor pew combined with the Alinor fancy bench. Look how beautiful that looks. ESO is a pretty fancy thing. It's a pretty awesome thing. Read There and Back Again, A Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo's Baggins. Did you actually retype everything? Or did you write this? That's kind of crazy. Is that like a retype of the whole thing? I love the fact that you use the Redguard seats to make it rounded. Well, they did do a carpet over here, but I think this is better. Just looks better to me. And then kitchen. Well, dining area. Look at the storage up there. Now, here, something that is really cool. Something we can all learn from, okay? You want people to see something, draw the eye to it. So you see this beautiful ladder here, and you're like, what are they going up to? Boom. You see that they have storage up there. The house seems now fuller. There's more clutter to it. It's more real. You never would have looked up and seen that if there hadn't been something to draw the eye up to it and point to it, essentially. Think of them like arrows, making you look up. So when you're building something, you want things to be noticed. The kitty is going to so eat that. We should all take a little lesson from this and remember how to do it. That's the trough buried in there. Is to just remember to draw the eye to what you want people to see. The other way to do it is with light. Direct light at what you want people. This is awesome. Direct light at what you want people to see. Sorry, my mouse is flipping out. Let me reset it. Beautifully done. There's so much here. You did a fantastic job. You know, standing applause here for this. I know I don't sound enthusiastic, but that's because I'm still like 3/4 asleep. But beautifully done. It has nothing to do with you. It's just me. I'm gonna flip out. Sea of Stars did, yeah, I guess Sea of Stars kind of did one. There's another one. Tayate did one. It's, let me see if I can find it for you. I think I put it under concepts. Tayate? Tayate for real made, no, here. Dude, I called it. I was right about who it was. This is the wrong display capture. This is, hold on. Window capture. We want window capture, Karen. That's Tayate's. This is not Amaya. I'm not sure where she built this off the top of my head. But Tayate did build one. So just so you know. Oh, Bankarai. They're in Bankarai. That northernmost house in Bankarai. So if you want to see Tayate's version, that's Forsaken. Tayate did it at Forsaken, in case you're curious. And hold on. There's so many beautiful versions of different things, and I just don't think there's ever enough. Like, how many Hogwarts have you guys seen? Because I've seen a bunch. And I don't think that anybody does it exactly the same. And the nice thing about it is that every time you see one like that, it gives you this pump of nostalgia that makes you feel good. I think there's room for everything. And all of us. I did a Hogwarts once, but it has since been picked so far apart that it's not Hogwarts anymore. I need to just remove all the items and put them away into storage, but for right now, I'm just leaving them. Oh, there's a bunch of them. I mean, people are inspired by that big front room. With all the candles. Well, most people haven't seen... How many homes is it? I don't know anymore. It was over 9,000 before. That number isn't accurate anymore. Most people haven't seen as many homes as me. I'm a little over the top in that regard. So. All right, let me go to another house. And we've got Cassis Fanta has been just knocking us through the floor here. So let's look at Kivrin's new life first. We'll put off that. It's second week of clockwork stuff. So like the little clockwork cog bottles. It also has the... There's a new thing is a switch. There's a switch. It's pretty affordable stuff this week. Oh, good Hogwarts? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I have them somewhere. Like screenshots of them. But... Okay, here we are. Kivrin's New Life Snow Globe. And it is full. This is pleasing. Alright, we've got Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, with lots of blue and other stuff. Yeah, I bought a little of all of it too. Look at Serene. She's so happily just chilling in the snow. She's like, I am so drunk that I am going to sleep in the snow. She just does not care. Nicely lit. Those coda flowers can be used with skill to really make something glow beautifully. That actually really goes. I hadn't really put two and two together, but that goes. The Nimbus is good for Meridia, but it always reminds me of snow. Did you? I like the carpeting. Did you see this house before? Am I showing a house that has already been seen by someone? Oh, look at all of this. This is the second truck of toys. I wonder what that's all about. She's great. Well, because this is a limited visitor, I can't fix this, but this is that problem where the light is on, but it doesn't show it's on. You see the candle flickering? But there's no fire. It's a bug that's been happening with lights for a while. If I had access, I would click it and then click it again and it should work. So Kivrin, if you feel like it, just come back and turn it on and off again and it'll work. Morning! I'm less a rabbit, more a snob. That's the outfit. Snob outfit. And then you've got snowmen. Oh, look at that wreath. How pretty. I don't know. I'm looking forward to any expansion to the story is fine. I'm not too picky. I'll take whatever. Look at this feast. Really smart to put the holly underneath there, but just remember, holly is hallucinogenic and will kill you, so don't eat it. Maybe that's their new anchor. That tree is fabulous. So they used all of the Mara's flowers in there to make it very pink and lush. And then they added those ferns and the red flowers. It's just beautiful. Beautifully done. Oh, and they just threw a piano in here too, because why not, right? Or organ. I guess that's more of an organ, right? Nice job, Kevin. You're super talented. It's pretty obvious. Vampire window looks good there. The curtains look good. Definitely a very red and green theme going throughout the house. Really talented. This just looks like an art installation, the way that they put that up. Is that a dollhouse? Oh, that's just so cute. Yeah, they did. It was definitely impressive. Backsplash, the clerk's stuff is the backsplash, and then they have herbs drying out. There was a pipe organ. There's some pipe organs that are just insane. Okay, see you later, Lessox. Have a good one. I think that's everything. Just making sure. Okay. Gonna switch. Forgive me. People are so good. I got a stuffy node. I'll be right back. Lots of coffee. Oh yeah, forget it. You're not gonna do too well with that. It's the word. Everything is everything is pretty much double right now. It's insane. So prices are inflated. Things are inflated. Not the best time to try to buy materials. You might either have to farm them yourself, eat the high prices, or buy furnishings if you can find them already made. That is a possibility. Hello, Agnem. Stuff like that. It's just, yeah, crazy. Okay. Or you could see, yeah, the prices are insane. No question about it. Yeah, it's crazy. People are making mistakes like that. Warzone Wasp, did we do one of theirs this morning? We did. We did their Minnow's house. So that leaves Cassis Fanta. So let's do their Bouldertree. School of Gifted Mutants. Okay, guys, I don't know anything about this stuff, so you'll have to help me out. This was probably an X-Men reference. I gotta make something on my stream real quick. I gotta change a setting, so hold on a second. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hold on. All right, so we're in School of Gifted Mutants. This is Bouldertree. Holy smokes. This is kind of amazing. Oh, look at the wheelchair. Even I get that. And then the X up on the roof. Another X over here for X-Men. Up we go. More X's. And then this. I don't know. I don't recognize who these people are because I'm not an X-Men person. But if you folks know, please feel free to jump in and say, okay? It would help. Oh, wow. This is his X's room, isn't it? His fancy room. And then his little brain cup. I have a feeling this is the end, which is fine. This is Bouldertree. I mean, I get the feeling that, like, Cassis Fanta could just basically do anything they wanted in any house, and it would look good. Brain cup. Brain cup! Hold on a second. I gotta check to see if I have something. Oh, I don't have it on. Never mind. Well, you know, the one thing that we benefited from, since my husband didn't want to do Christmas this year, and I don't like Christmas decorations. I think that they're so much extra work for, especially when nobody's coming over. So he decided we weren't going to do them this year. So that's really nice that we don't have to put them away. I mean, we have a couple of things. I probably have to change the wreath out front, and then put away like some lights in the house, but that's about it. Which is kind of a relief. A little less work when I haven't been feeling so good, you know. I don't have the energy. I haven't even had the energy to build in game, let alone do decorating, you know. All right. Oh, this is true, dude. Very true. Forget it. It's going to end up all over your house. I mean, it's fun when you have kids. It's just the two of us, though. We have a new cat, one of whom is a terror. We have Van Gogh, who doesn't care, but the others... The other is Sherry. She's new, and she's a terror. And honestly, like, I just know exactly what's going to happen to our stuff. It's going to get just ruined because cat. Yeah. We're going to go over to EU. Yeah, I even suggested that, Shara, like, because we have a small one, too. And he said... he said he didn't even want that, which is fine. I don't really care. But like I said, with Sherry, she's such a kid. She's so young, and she's impossible. She's just super playful, like the most playful cat I've ever had. And I don't really know that we either of us trust her to not break things. And we have ever since we were together, we've been collecting yearly ornaments. And our first year was like, you know, first year together, and then there was engagement, and then there was buying a house, and then there was marriage, and then there was, you know, one for each of the cats that we've ever had. And so we did get Sherry's ornament for this year. But if we lost any of those ornaments, I think we'd be really upset. Because I did say to him, if we do it this year, we should just put up soft things. Like, my mom had made a whole bunch of soft ornaments back in the 70s when both of her kids were young. When I was young and my sister was young. And so she had a really soft tree and, you know, like handmade stuff. I figured we could do that, but he didn't even want to do that. So, whatever. Suit yourself, sir. Doesn't bother me. I feel sorry for him, though. Okay, we've got... Let's go to Lancia's Antiquarian. It didn't feel like Christmas to us. I think that's part of it, but bronchitis and strep throat together sounds like horrific. Did you actually go to the doctor for that, Admo, or were you able to do a over the phone thing? I would hope. Oh, I think we got a town. Lancia here seems to have done a little town. Let's go around back. This is where a band is. Cute. And yes, they did a town. Look at this little house here. I'm impressed with how many people are choosing to make a town out of antiquarian. It wouldn't have been my first choice for that, but they've come off really good. So Phaedra is apparently selling these. Here's a chicken by the well. And this looks like, oh, storage and crafting. Smart. Where's your cloth machine? You've got everything else. Maybe you separated it out. Fencing. Where are we going? Oh, sorry guys. My hands are a little shaky. We're gonna have to go back up there. Oh, goodness. Look at that house. Pretty. Nice combination of different materials. Breton rock, or, you know, Nordic rock rather. And then these elsewhere wooden walls, the crown shutters, the brass, orcish tables, section thingers. I mean, there's a whole bunch here. Really cool. I wonder if this is considered separate from everything else. Like, is this a separate household? I would assume so. Second floor. Library. Porch. Nice little porch over here. Oh, pretty much an open bedroom to look at the waterfall. Quite nice. Beautiful. All right, let's go in. If they didn't close it off. They closed it off. Okay, I can't blame them for that. Oh, hello, blacksmith. What's up? What's up? We were looking at a house. And now we're going to the next one. Now we're going to go to Moon Sugar's Grymhearth's Woe and something in Russian that I can't read. Meow. Oh no. Yeah, it's not just the holidays. People are eating up PC stuff because they're stuck at home. It's hard to get anything like that. 200 out of 400. We're about half. Hey, Ula. We've got a cozy little... Oh, I see something I really like here. Aside from this tree, they did a diorama kind of situation where you're in this house. You've got a window here, which is the greenhouse. And so it looks like you're looking outside, but meanwhile you're actually inside a grymhearth, which has no outdoors. And look at that cute lamp there. What a great idea. Uh-oh. Can't go out. I think it's just a scene, and it's beautiful. Really neat. I like it. Moon Sister, let's do your flaming nicks. The blue room. Is the room blue? Or is it? Watch, if we go there and it's all red, I'll laugh my ass off. That's my sense of humor. My husband was trying to find puzzles for his mother, and it's like next to impossible to find puzzles these days for the same reason. because everybody, wow. Everybody's been buying up puzzles as well as computer stuff. Well, they went dwarf in this. Dwarven, rather. I guess that makes it a blue room, right? That thing in the middle. Looks like the eye is crying. What a cute idea. I guess that feeds into the blue room as well, because your crying is blue, and I don't know, maybe I'm just being weird. And then lots of blue, specifically blue items chosen. Do you see this? Like, there's some that aren't, but for the most part, everything has a little bit of blue in it. That's really cute idea. No effects. 100 out of 100 items. Brightly lit. The blue room. What's that bucket? I wonder if that's the toilet or something. I always have trouble telling. Alright, we've got Nyrel Wyhachschmart, which I don't know what it means. Linchal. Wyhachschmart. Oh, if anyone knows German, Weihnachtsmarkt. Feel free to translate, but if you don't have to, if you don't want to, because I get a sense that we've got a Christmas town or a Christmas market. Candles. You know, of all the shops and all of the places I've seen in game for towns, that may be the first candle shop I've ever seen, which is kind of genius. I'm being murdered, as usual. Typical. Fishies. Odds and ends or food. Oh, Argonian stuff. Okay, Argonian stuff. That makes sense. Pick up your bowl of worms here. You've got tailoring stuff and paintings. Tools. That's another thing I have not seen a shop of. Just tools. I think they're making it so that Zumisma isn't a shopkeeper. She's actually shopping, which is different than most places have her as a shopkeep. But here they've used pathing to make it look like she's actually shopping, which is really cool. The bakery. Produce. The Christmas tree. Look at those stars. Okay, so let's look at all the different stars here. First of all, that's a ball made of two different pots upside down. Huh. I didn't get it? I'm sorry. This has stars out of ivory, and this one has berries in it. There's a kitty in the tree, because of course there is. And then that one's made out of berries. Cute. And then there's a little dwarven ball spazzing out over there. Yeah, look at that guy. Oh no, that's not the dwarven ball, that's a fox. Freaking out. Cute ideas. A sled. That is a unique sled. That is the first sled that I've ever seen that looked like that. Cute. I have a lovely little holiday market. It's simple and beautiful and awesome. Really good job. I like it a lot. It's different. It's not, it's a, most people who do things don't do holiday markets. Grundum did, but I think that may have been the first one that I saw. Weird. Quatch. We did one of those enchanteds. Waldar. Do you want me to do yours, Waldar? can do your antiquarian since you're on. Tell me if you want me to or not. Oh, that's right. You did, Ula. I remember it now. You even had the You know what? The reason why I tend to think of it, doesn't click in my head as a shop area because the diorama was so unique that I kind of thought of it, like I put it in my brain under diorama. I didn't put it in my brain under market. But I should have. I'm sorry. Alright, Waldar. Antiquarian. I know we saw an antiquarian, but Waldar's on and he's not usually, so... Oh, thank you! Thank you so much. I love the use of the Christmas tree, the Christmas lights. Guar-y Christmas lights. 10-day build for a guild Christmas party. I like the tables in the center and everything. Ah, that's clever! You're the first person I've seen do that. That's funny. Uh-oh. Nuzzy's still drinking. It's after Christmas. It's after New Year's and she's still drinking. Goodness. Somebody save her. Beautiful colors. Look at all the lighting. Oh, no. Oh, do they? I'll give it a shot. Hold on, let me change my filter. A pie case, duh. I can't tell. Sometimes there's a delay. Or it could be that you have to be here. That might be it. But we can imagine it. I do like the smoke here. Looking like you're baking. Making food. Smoking meat, maybe. I can imagine it smells delish. Little band up here. Good use of the calendar for that. Hey, I'm using my imagination in housing all the time when I'm looking at things. It's like, there's some things that we all know aren't what they pretend to be, but we all pretend that they are. Think of the toilet paper, right? Oh. We'll change it to limited visitor. Like, think of the toilet paper cup that everybody uses as toilet paper. We all sit there thinking, by the way, this is not a normal floor. Waldar added this. And a beautiful bathroom. I mean, we all know we all know that toilet paper isn't toilet paper. We all know it's a cup. But we all sort of like mutually pretend that that's toilet paper, right? So there's a lot of that going on in housing, more than we give ourselves credit for. So you've got a lot of these deer, and I'm jealous because I don't have any. I have Indrik, but I don't have deer. Oh, well that sucks. I don't care, let me go see it. I'm ashamed of my Christmas house now. I was so proud of it when I first did it, and then now I'm like, yeah, I'm ashamed of it. Let's see if there's a way to get up there. I see. Calgranted. Calgranted is helping with the snow. Oh, wow, that's a very high-tech sleigh, isn't it? Thank you for the ramp. Oh goodness, and Parari is steering. Lots of packages. Oh, dead deer. Beautifully done. These are crown only, aren't they? The dead deer. I wish they weren't. I wish we could buy them from Zaniel. Whee! This is fun. It is. It's wild. It's also very futuristic. I see you have games over here that I would not be able to do. Thank you so much for the follow, the unseen. We've got Santa's boat, clearly. And then we've got a jumping puzzle, which is not a thing that stabbies can do. So I'm assuming that if you want to do this jump puzzle, which is what that looks like, you will have to come here and try it yourself. I was going to look for the ramp. Thank you. Because stabbies can't jump. And Waldar is so considerate because they know that stabbies can't jump. That's neat. Aww. Is this for Santa? I guess Santa would be the ultimate snow prince, wouldn't he? Although he should probably be king. That's awesome. This seems like... did your guild like it? Or did you not use it because it wasn't enough people? Wait, what does that say? Okay. See you later, Alnivore. Oh, that's cute. Merry Christmas, Moonies. What guild? Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll go back over to NA. I have a bunch over there I should be looking at. Chronicles of the Moon, okay. I don't know your EU guilds all that well. My bad. Wait, what did I just do? Okay. It's nice to see you again, Waldar. I hope you had a good year after the last time I saw you. It was a while back, so I'm hoping everything's been okay with you. When people disappear for a while, I start to worry about COVID, so... Just gonna make sure that things are still running right. Right. I think it will be. I think it will get better. There's no reason to think it'll get worse. Well, maybe there is, but we'll just pretend like there isn't. It snowed a lot yesterday, so it's very white outside. Come on, load. Why are you so slow? That took forever. And pick this up, and then we'll go to Budang's house and check out each of the entries. Well, some of the entries. We'll do some for houses we haven't looked at yet. Oh, don't be so upset. People have fun with it. Think of it that way. They're happy with it. It makes them happy. I'm not in love with it myself. But I was never looking forward to it. So there's that. Turn this in, and then we'll go look at a house. Yeah, I'm definitely not in love with it, but it's... I've seen some people just ignore the house portion altogether and make something different, and I think that's my favorite way of handling it. The sky is pretty. It's just a little bit too dark for me. I wish they had made it a little brighter. I'm not sure why it isn't bright. But what do I know, right? Oh, I think a lot of people will. People who still have energy and ideas for builds, unlike me. Oh, it's loading. Loading, loading, loading. We've done Wednesday morning, so let's see if she hasn't yet updated this house with the peoples. If she hasn't, we'll just go to them directly. Housing's finance builders. Monthly building now. Okay. Nope, these are still ruins. Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? Domus Frasticus. Buffy the Slayer. Guar-y Xmas Farm. Let us be your guardian angels for your last-minute gifts. I don't think I've heard of Buffy before, so this is probably a new house to me. Ah, well, if you all know me, you know that me and obstacle courses do not mix. Well, I think I'm pretty decided against it. It doesn't really work for me. So this is a Guar Farm gift place. And I kind of like the idea of Azabi bringing home the... Azabi is bringing home everything. The Christmas tree. Wait, that should go in here, not... I can be dumb sometimes. Alright. And then we've got... Oh, somebody put Serene by the booze. That is not wise. Well, maybe she put herself there. I see. They're cutting down the trees. So Azabi's buying the tree from here. I misunderstood. I thought that Azabi was bringing the tree here. But this makes more sense, that Azabi's bringing their tree home. Oh, 400 out of 400 items. Woo, bright. Lots of toys. Guar with a wreath. I wonder if this is for a guild as well, Walder, because I have a feeling this looks to me like something, a gathering place that people, oh, cute. That's different. Where people could get together and exchange gifts or just talk. I like the nautical one, and then next to it is a shiny, fancy one. It's big. I'll say that. Oh, and this is a ritzy one with the gems. And round things. And then pizzazz being pizzazzy. It's a cute little holiday house. Okay, let's switch to Big Me. Sorry. That's it for my Ritz, though. No more Ritz. No more Ritz. No more Ritz. Getting on Big Me. I like the blue lights, too. I feel like mostly blue lights are a magic-y thing in my head, but around the holidays, I think, I don't know. I think the holidays work. The blue kind of gives it a different feeling. I'm glad you guys like it. It's disappointing that, you know, that this other house was a letdown. But I could see the Markarth house being one of those houses that you kind of have to close everything off and direct people to the portion that you want to build in. The ice rink is Stillwaters. That's already out. Or the ice skating, the ice lake, whatever it is. The Markarth one is this enormous apartment. It starts off small and then it just keeps going. And it has this tons of outdoor overlook portion where you're looking over the city. It's just this, it feels like it's as big as Bastion, if not bigger. It just keeps going. And there's different places that it goes to. 3 different levels, I think. Yeah, same thing with pretty much anything that's coming out. You're going to have to direct people to where you want them to go. Okay, so the next one would be, if I haven't seen it, Cronley. No, I have not seen it. So Cronley's Amaya. No. No Y. No E, rather. And this is an Enchanted Forest aglow with the promise of new life. And this is a, you know, Festival of Lights contest. So some of these are obviously very logical. for that purpose. Oh, cute! Light. Yes. It's so cute the way they close things off, and you have the little deer down there. Cute, and I like the lighting. People are getting really good at lighting, colored lighting. You know, kind of wild. It's nice that it's fully enclosed. Like, usually they aren't, because it's an amaya. Sorry about the lag. It's gonna happen while my does that while my master merchant updates. The floors are the dwarven lamps. Look at that. How smart is that? Using them as little like dome lights set into the ground. Clever. Okay, I'm getting turned around, so let's just keep going normal. Lady tree. Oh, it's like a little stable. I feel like we're in a museum or something where we're looking through at all the different biomes. Cute. The huge rocks. Probably let me tell you. Boulder, snow-swept peak. So they probably bought them. Do we miss the entrance to the house, or is this meant to be the only thing? Which is fine. I just want to make sure that I don't. No, there's the house. The walls. Here? These are just the normal... These are just the normal solitude ones. The huge rocks that make up the walls. I'm assuming you mean these. They're boulder, jagged stone, boulder, snow-swept crag. It seems like there's a whole combination. Those are the volcanic. Whole bunch of different ones. They've just put them all together and found... Yeah. They're different ones. Snow-swept and volcanic mostly, it seems like. Kitty! Kitty is the king. Oh, Birodar. This is a neat house. This was, again, Enchanted Forest aglow with the promise of new life. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to Maru Naiad's snugpod, but let me pick up Breda's quest. Oh, of course. Don't ask me why I'm still doing this. I just am. Alright, Marunayad's snugpod. And this is Bask in the brilliant light of Azura, Queen of Dawn and Dusk. Oh, that's a good idea. Using the stained glass window like that. Got butterflies and no effects, so those are torch bugs. We've got the nimbus. What's in your hand? I can't see. It won't let me interact, so it's a ball of light. You know what would be cool? If somebody did a bunch of their houses, like each one is a different Daedric god. Like, this would be their snugpod is their Azura house, but then they have another house that's a molded ball house or something. That would be cool to see, like, a whole series like this. I think that would be neat. And I think the last one we're gonna do is Switching Hawk. Let's see. If I haven't done it. We did a Switching Hawk, but not Autumn's Gate. We're going to go to Switching Hawk's Autumn's Gate, and that'll be our last house, because I'm a little burnt. And then we'll do more tomorrow. Let me pull the contest. And the winner is... Kitkavash! The imperfect, right? Or am I wrong? Alright, Switching Hawk. Let's see what the text was. Just a small, cozy place for family and friends to come together and celebrate the holidays and leave all of their other worries behind. Cozy little well, not cozy little, seasonal little outdoors is what I meant to say. Okay. So the family would probably read the book together here. And then you have the presents under the tree. Really nice combination of things too. They're very different. And then you can sit by the fire and eat. Oh, a lovely feast with fruit and bread and cookies and booze. And then I like how they set these two apart, like looking like they're having a conversation. It really does. It looks like they're talking to one another. That's kind of cool. See, I would have just had them walking around, so I think that's really smart. Cute house. Okay. Let me see what I can do here. I'm going to raid you off to, I'm going to raid you off to Leslax, who was just there with us earlier. So let's give her some love. She only has one viewer. So let's give her some attention and some love and make her feel like we care, because we do. Let's go. Leslax. She, he, I don't know, I didn't look. I'm sorry, I should say they. Let's go and say hello to Leslax. Right now.